Yeah, hi all. Welcome to day 10 session of Python training. Today, very important concept, collection data types. Okay, so in almost every interview, um, they touch this concept. Okay, it is very popular. So it topic is bit lengthy. Even it is beginner to intermediate also. You should know about this. Okay, I will try to explain each and every point. Okay, so please bear with me. Uh, in definition, what is collection data type? Collection represents a group of elements in a single entity. Okay, so whether it is a numeric values, whether it is a text string, or it should be group of elements you are representing by using collection data types. Basically, in Python, there are four types of collection data types. Those are list, tuple, set, dictionary. See, if you see in the image, okay, so just initially I am explaining the types. I will tell what is ordered, mutable, duplicate. So for now, in any Python, while you are dealing with the collection data types in Python, you have mainly four data types. First one is list, tuple, set, dictionary. And we will try to understand each and every collection data type. First, I will explain what is list. Okay. So here list, yeah. So the list is the sequence of elements. It will be available. See, for example, numbers. We have 10, 20, 30, 40. So So list is a ordered mutable collection and that allows a duplicate elements. Okay, I will explain how to create a list, what is ordered, what is mutable, step by step. Okay, see, first you can create the list by using two ways. Using square brackets, whenever you have seen in any program, if any numbers in a sequence or it is enclosed in the square brackets. So you can create it is a list item, and using list function also you can define numbers is equal to list 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Okay, so using square brackets or list function. Okay, so the second property is like list is a mutable object. Mutable means we can modify the list after creating. Like you have created one list. You can add the element, you can remove the element, or you can change the element. See, for example, I just written one program in Google Colab. Okay, see the elements which are enclosed in the square brackets. Okay, so here it is 10, 20, 30. But number 0, it is a positive index. I will explain what is positive index and negative index. So I have the list 10, 20, 10, 20, 30. In positive index number 0, number of 0 position, it needs to update instead of 10, it need to 100. So what it will go, it will update this first index position into 100. See, here in the list 10, now it became 100. That means list is mutable. After creating the list, you can add the element, you can remove the element, and you can change the element. With this example, we have seen like with this example. So yeah, list is a mutable object. Okay. list elements can be any type. See here, I have 10, 20, 30. It is the numbers or integer values. But list can contain mutable or immutable objects. See, here 10 is the numeric value. 10 is the integer. Ravi is a string. Okay, 1, 2. It is one kind of list. Inside list also you should have list. And inside the list, there is a concept called tuple. You can define tuple also. Okay, yeah. And every element has index. Okay, every element has index. See, index is nothing but here. See, this is the list. Okay, in the list, index is this is 0 and this is index position 1 and index position 2. Index position 0, you have Ravi. Index position 1, Ram. Index position 2, John. So with this point, I am concluding every element in a list, it should have an index. Okay, so before you dealing this list or tuple, you should understand these basic things. That's why I am explaining this. Okay, yeah, and list supports positive index and negative index. Okay, yeah, see, if you see the diagram, for example, yeah, for example, it supports positive index and negative index. So in a sequence, in a list sequence, in a list, you have elements 100, 200, 100, 300, 200, 100. So if you go left to right, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a positive index. From index starts with 0. First position, index 0 position. Okay. So don't start with 1. Remember. Yeah. If it is negative index, it starts from -1. See, -1, -2, -3, -4. Negative index from right to left. So with this point, I am telling index supports both, list supports both positive indexing and negative indexing. Okay. Insertion order is preserved. For example, a list remembers the order in which you are added. See, for example, here you added Ravi, Ram, John. This order remains. Okay, it's like a queue. First person stays first, second person stays second, third person stayed. That means insertion order preserved means how you enter while creating the list, it is in the queue. So I am telling the elements remain in the same order in which they were inserted. Okay, how you created, how you insert the values, it will be in the same order. Okay, and one more thing is duplicate elements also are allowed. If you see the example, here I have 10 in the index 0 position. Again we got 10 in the index position 2. See, index position 1, 20. Again we have 20. That means in list, duplicate elements also allowed. Okay, and heterogeneous elements are allowed. That means a list can have different types of data also. For example, integer data type, string data types, float data types, Boolean data type. Okay, so heterogeneous elements means in the list, you can store different types of data. Okay, so yeah, we'll see with one example. For example, yeah, I am writing this empty list, and we will try to see what will be the output. Okay, see, this is A is equal to square brackets. So I am printing A and I want which type of data type it is, and what is the length. So here see, this is written empty list, and class list is the collection data type. The type is collection data, collection data type called list, and length 0. Okay, you can define like this, and also using with list function also. Say for example, b list. In the starting only I explained we can define list in square brackets, and also this function also. You see here again you got the same. So list function I have defined, print b, and type is list collection data type, length is 0. Okay, yeah, okay. See for example, same thing, these are same data type, okay, different integer values of same data type. Okay, now if I try to execute, in second I need to keep in the comment, otherwise I need to remove everything. Okay, now I will try to run this. See, print C, whatever you have defined inside the square bracket, it just return the C, 11, 22, 33, 44. And which type of collection data type is this? It is a list type. And what is the length of C? See, we have four elements inside the sequence. So that's why it returned 4. Okay, we'll take another example. See, here this is different data type. Okay, while copying. See, I explained, right? Heterogeneous. That means list allow not only same data type, it allow different data types also. See, 100, 12.34, true, this Python, 2 plus 3, 4. So it returned. This is list data type, and the type and length is 5. Okay, we'll take one example. Okay, yeah, for example, I have one list element. I want to print the length here. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should return 6 because there are 6 elements inside the list. Okay, yeah. Here one positive indexing. If I want to print E of 3 in the same program. For example, I want to print E of 3. I need to write this program again. Okay, so I told you, right, it supports positive indexing, positive index and also negative index. So as per this diagram, as per this diagram, okay, so we will go to the positive indexing, E of 3. So what is E of 3? This is 0. Index 0 is 100. Index 1 is 1, 2, 3. So it is asking print E of 3. That means E of 3. This is the third position. Index third position in 300 is there. So I want to print E of 3. So it will return 300. See, you got the 300. Okay. Yeah. So for example, E of -2. If you want to print E of -2, see E of -2, you will get 200. So that is the reason why we got 200 output. Okay. And there is a concept slicing and modifying. Okay, we have a concept of slicing. Slicing is nothing but out of that entire sequence, I want to return the some portion. Okay, see. Okay, see. Here, from second position it will start. Okay, from second position it will start. That's why it returned. And 2, and in the index third position 300, and in the fourth position 200. But whatever in the fifth position it will not return. Okay, from 2 to 5 means this final value, whatever the final value index position minus 1 it will return. That means fourth index element only it will return. Okay, yeah. Okay, you understood, right? Get a portion of the list from index 2 to index 5. That means it returns up to 2, 3, 4 only. Even though it is written index 5, this fifth position it will not return. Up to 4 position only it will return. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 it skips. So it is extracting some portion of elements in the list, that is called slicing. And in list it supports few methods also. Okay, for example, see, x dot append is one kind of method. These are list methods. Okay, it's first time it bit confusing. Just follow me. You will, once you will follow, it will be easy. Yeah. For example, I have a x 10, 40, 20, 50 is one list. So it is having these 4 elements. X dot append 30. I need to add. Append means, okay, adds one element at the end of the list. See, after 50, it will add one more element called 30. That is append method. List supports few of the methods. Okay, whenever you write x dot append 30 means it is going to add one more element in the last of the element. Last, see, after 50 it gets added. Okay, that is the append method. Okay, we'll see another method. Okay, see, there is another method called insert. Add element at a specific position. For example, x dot insert. See the same program, x dot insert. In the second position, I need to add 60. Okay. See, in the above program, we have, see, if you run here, see, in the second position, this is index 0, this is 1, this is 2. So in the second position, 60 get added. Okay. Yeah. And there is another, you want to remove one value. X dot remove 20. It removes an element using its value. So wherever it is found, it will remove 20. See, here 20 is there. After applying x dot remove 20, in the list 20 got removed. So these are the methods supported by the list. If you want to remove, you can remove an element. Okay. So sort, this is arrange elements in order. Like arrange elements in ascending order. Okay. Yeah, you just see here this example. X dot sort. Okay. Whatever the list I have, Okay, I need to write the entire program. Like, okay, so for this x dot sort, no, x dot sort print x. I missed this. Okay, so 10, 30, 40, 50, 60. It has arranged in ascending order. Okay, these are the methods supported in list. And one more last concept. Yeah, this is easy to remember. Append method add the end. Insert method add at the position, particular position. Remove by value. And remove by index last element. Sort arrange in order. Okay. And there is very important concept called list comprehension. List comprehension is a short and simple way to create list using single line of code. Okay. Usually, while implementing for loop, inside for loop, we write for loop and append method. So we can create the list. Okay. But if you use list comprehension in traditional way, this is the X list element for loop for in range 10. I already tell range is a inbuilt function. It creates the sequence. So this is the traditional way. If same thing you can achieve using list comprehension, x is equal to p for p in range of 10 print x. This is syntax only. Okay, so only advantage is in a single line of code, you can achieve whatever you are achieving the traditional way. See, I will execute this. Okay, see, in a single line only, I have achieved this functionality. It is returning from 0 to 9. Okay. Yeah, this comes under this all related to list function. Sorry, list data type. Next one is tuple. Okay. Second one is tuple. Remember, the tuple is a immutable object, which means it cannot be changed. Earlier in list, once you have created the list, you can easily change or add. But in tuple, remember, tuple is a immutable object, which means it cannot be changed. And we use it is represent a fixed collection of items. Okay. And how we can create a list function using parenthesis, this parenthesis, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and a tuple function also you can create. Again, I explained like immutable. Once created, a tuple cannot be changed. Remember, once you have created the tuple object, it will not be changed. You cannot change it. It is also supports the positive indexing, negative indexing. I already explained what is positive index and negative index. And insertion order is preserved. That means element remain in the same order in which they are added. How you are adding to the tuple, it should be in the queue. And duplicates allowed. The same element can appear multiple times. Okay. And also heterogeneous elements. It is having different data types. Okay. Now I will try to execute this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. X is equal to tuple. I am defining tuple function. I am just printing which type, which collection data types, what is the length. See, it is defined parenthesis, empty parenthesis, and class is the tuple. It is a tuple collection data type, and the length is 0. Okay. Yeah, we'll see the one example. Okay, see here, it is also supports positive index and negative index. Okay. For example, x is equal 10, 30, 40, 50. Okay. So I will try to show all the programs at once. I need only x of 2. X of 2 means it will, this is the 0 position index, this is 1 position, this is 2. So it will return 30. Okay. Print x minus 2. This is negative indexing. You need to come from reverse way. Okay. Again, it supports some portion 2 to 5. It supports slicing also. And it returns empty because I will explain why it return empty. Okay. So I am just running here. Okay. So here x of 2, 30. So it returned 30. X of minus 2. This is minus 1. This is minus 2. That's why we got 40. Okay. So here into 2 to 5 returns the element index 2 to up to index 5, not in index 5 not included. I told you, right? 2, 3, 4 only. 2, this is 2, 3, 4 only it will return. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, here it returns empty. Why it returns empty means returns an empty tuple because slice moves forward by default. It should forward by default, but it is in a reverse way. First to 5, it's 2. In this situation, it will return only empty. That is the reason why you got empty. Okay. Yeah, and these two are in every interview. They will ask what is the difference between list and tuple. So list is a mutable. That means you can be changed after creation also. But here immutable, I already told, once you created, you uh, cannot be changed. Performance wise, iterations like longer time. It takes longer time in list. Iteration takes, for example, you want to application needs in any scenario multiple iterations. If you use list item, it takes longer time compared with tuple. Okay, this dictionary, this 1 second. Okay, so cannot be used as a dictionary keys, even if containing. You cannot use list things in a dictionary. It can be used a dictionary keys. There is another data type called dictionary. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Uh, yeah, these are the differences. Now we are moving to third kind of collection data types. Collection data type, that is set. So what is set? Think like set. Set is like a unique item checklist or a mathematical set. In our school days, we used to study set, union, intersection. Those things I will explain with the diagram. Using curly braces only, this also we can define, and using set function. We can define using, you can create the set collection data type using set function also. Here also no order guarantee. There is no order in set. In a school days, like a bag mixed of tools, you cannot relay order how you put in them. So here no duplicates allowed in set. Remember this. No duplicates in set collection data type. Mixed data type allowed. Yeah, and set is changeable, but elements must be fixed. So I will explain that. Yeah. So these are 4 types: union, intersection, difference, and symmetric difference. Okay. Yeah. Union is nothing but everything. Whatever you have defined A in B, everything it will return. Intersection. In A and B, what are the common things? It will return. Difference. Here only A. What are the elements which are present in A? It will return. Symmetric difference. Only A and only B. Okay. So it will return what are the elements in A and it will return what are the elements in B. Only in A, only in B. Okay. Yeah. See, here I have defined. Here I have defined. Here I have defined set set collection data type. Okay. So see, multiple data types it allows. So say now that's the reason why we got a true Python and everything we got. See, this type is set collection data type. I executed print type of X. Okay. So a set stores the unique elements. See here 10 is there, again 10 is there, 20 is there, 20 is there, but it returned only unique elements. Only 10 and 20 it returned. It doesn't allow duplicate elements. Okay. Okay. So yeah, union. I have a I have X is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, Y is equal to 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. So I am applying print union X union Y. Okay. It return all the elements which are present in X, which are present in Y. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I need to write any one of the statement. Both represent same only. See, it has written all the elements in X and Y. Okay. So for intersection, you can use this method. Print in X dot intersection Y. So it return only, see, 40, 30. 30, 40 is the common. 30, 40 in X. 30, 40 is there. In Y, 30, 40 is there. That's why it returned. Okay. Yeah. And it supports few methods also, like add. For example, add 6 means in this here it will add one line. Sorry, it will add the sixth element. After 5 it will add discard. You can remove this 3. Okay. 1 second. Discard should not be there. Yeah, you can remove that whatever the value 3, it will remove. Yeah, and one last and final, dictionary. Dictionary is another collection data type. Dictionary, how it stores name value pairs, key value pairs, sorry, key and a value. Okay. So like here I have name 25, age 20, name is Ravi, age is 25, city Hyderabad. So key is name, value is Ravi, age is the key, 25 is the value, city is the state, particular city is Hyderabad. This is key, this is value. So remember, while you are dealing with the key value pairs, you will use the dictionary collection data type. Okay. So here also data stored as key and value, and it is mutable. We can add, we can remove, or you can modify. Okay, and keys are unique. Duplicate keys are not allowed. That means, see, whatever the keys know, these are unique. Okay, so duplicate keys are not available. Okay, but different for this key, this is the value, right? But duplicate keys are available. Sorry, duplicate values are allowed. Okay, see, duplicate values are allowed, but keys are not allowed. Okay, and keys must be immutable. For example, strings, integer, tuple can be keys. Okay, values can be any data type: string, integer, list, tuple, remaining, etc. Okay, yeah, we'll see one simple example. Okay, yeah, see, key value, key value, Delhi key, these are value. Okay, see, it is printing key value pairs. So dictionary is a collection data type. You represent the data in key value pairs. For example, add a new key pair value. So X Chennai is equal to 42. For example, so I need to write entire here. One second. Okay, I need to execute this. See, Chennai 42 got added. Okay, if you want to add a new more key value pair also, you can write like this. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you can add if you want to print X Hyderabad. Okay, if you want to add a key, add Chennai as a key and 42 its value. Okay, if you want to access the value, you need to write print X HYD. Okay, I will share the document in the group. If you want to practice, you can easily practice this. Okay, so we can access dictionary values using their keys. Okay, so just it is printing print X dot get Bangalore, BANG, bang. Okay, and there it supports methods also. Okay, so get key, get a value using key. Okay, pop key, it will remove the key value pair. Clear, it removes all the key value pairs, key value pairs. Okay, so you can you can practice with this example. So this is X is equal to Java. Just you need to write this X dot get in Python. Okay, So easy to remember dictionary key value. Get, if you using get method, you can access the value. Pop method, remove key value pair. Okay. So with this, I am concluding. So these are very important data types, collection data types. Okay. So list, tuple, set, dictionary. See, list is ordered, mutable collection that allows duplicate elements. Here, duplicate elements allows. Tuple is an ordered, but tuple is immutable. Okay. Here also duplicate allows, elements allows. But in set, unordered and mutable, and it does not duplicate values, it doesn't allow. And dictionary, ordered, mutable, key value pairs, person, name Ravi, age 43, city Hyderabad. Okay. So with this, I am concluding day 10 session. We will meet in day 11 session. Thanks for joining.